All right, our next rouletter has his own version of the dating game. Please welcome Larry Mayfield.
Briefly, I'll be having a book launch here at Malvern on St. Patrick's Day, March 17th. It's on a Sunday at 1 p.m. And it'll be about this book. The dating game. Bachelorette number 1 looks kind of interesting from the surface. I had just finished playing a song at an open mic, and sitting at the bar was an attractive woman with an arrowhead in her hand. Not your usual barroom kind of conversation piece. So I asked her out. She didn't have a car, so after picking her up, we headed toward a restaurant. No eye contact at all. While driving along looking for a restaurant, she started playing air guitar, heavy metal, complete with her mouth making all kinds of guitar sounds, and only paused long enough to say, "A burger's fine." She's high on something, I thought to myself. How am I going to get out of this? After several blocks, I turned around and took her back home. She politely got out of my pickup, gave her air guitar one last twang, and said, "I had a really good time." Not noticing the date did not include dinner and had only lasted a few blocks of driving. Bachelorette number 2 was working and serving scoops of frozen yogurt when she caught my eye. What a pretty woman. I whispered to another employee, "Do you think she's single?" She nodded affirmatively. So I picked up a napkin and scribbled down my phone number. "It's Valentine's Day. You should get her a card," the coworker said. Well, even though the suggestion was a good one, spontaneity overruled, so I drew a heart around my number and asked the cashier to give it to number 2 after I left. As I hoped for, the phone rang the next day. And we dialed each other's numbers for the next 2 years, and everything was going fine until Bachelorette number 3 called. An old flame, one who still had a piece of my heart, one who I should not have called back, but I did. And in the process, I lost Bachelorette number 2. Bachelorette number 1, I never saw her again. Bachelorette number 3 skedaddled shortly after, turning my life topsy-turvy. Bachelorette number 2, she got married. I was at the wedding, but did not get to say I do. I still have her garter that was tossed into the crowd that day, and she still has my napkin with the number on it. We have similar hearts with arrows sticking through them. And like clockwork, every February 14th, she calls to wish me a happy Valentine's Day. We have affectionately evolved into being each other's treasured keepsake.